the next page, page 21, BSA officer, again, and this is the BSA superhero who is responsible for managing the program, needs to be fully knowledgeable of the BSA requirements and the MLTF risks that are facing your bank. Look at number 2, though. Even though the BSA officer is in charge of the program and is supposed to manage it, look at 2A. Ultimately, it is the board of directors' responsibility to make sure that this is happening. So if your board is taking a hands-off approach and letting the BSA officer call all the shots, keep in mind that's not how this is designed to work. The BSA officer is the guide, helping the board make sure that they have an appropriate program in place. Look at letter C, because this is an area I go into banks all the time, and I see some weakness here. The BSA officer should regularly report to the board the status of the program and how it's all working, and whether or not they're in compliance or whether or not there's risks that they need to mitigate. Letter C, oftentimes I go into banks and I don't see the BSA officer in front of the board nearly as much as they should be. So if you're the BSA officer and it's been a significant amount of time before you've had a chance to wrap with the board, you might want to make sure you get on their next agenda, because you should be talking these things through with them. Again, on page 22, going through 3, the qualifications are there. You need to be qualified. Make sure you're getting your training. Number 4, your authority and independent resource. This is what I would star, number 4. Make sure that the board of directors understand what you're supposed to be doing. Make sure that you have sufficient time to do what you're supposed to be doing. All the time, I go into banks all the time, and the BSA officer has so many responsibilities, they can't get to everything they need to make sure that the system is working. And if that's the case, maybe they need to take some responsibilities away from you so you can focus on BSA, or maybe they need to get you additional resources and help because you're wearing too many hats. Maybe you need additional personnel. Maybe you need additional training or systems just to help you manage the risk that's there. So again, it's the board's responsibility, but they need to make sure that you have the authority, independence, and resources to get the job done.